What's up, everyone? Thanks for tuning into my channel, Jace's Own World. I have a quick video for you today that you might be interested in. If you have ever had a car or your Mark 7 GTI, I think this applies to the Mark 8, even the Mark 6s, or basically any GTI, and also the Golf Rs, maybe even the Golfs, or any Volkswagen product or Audi product itself. But if you've ever had yours sitting like this for a while, and there has been a lot of gas in the tank and it's been sitting for a while, and you need to drain that gas out of the tank, instead of coming over here to the gas tank, boom, 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 over here, and trying to get it out of there, you basically can't siphon anything out of here because there's a little a little ball at the bottom that prevents like gas from coming up. And so you either have to go through the back seat and get into the low pressure fuel pump area underneath there and siphon it out that way. Try to siphon it out this way, but it's going to be a lot more difficult. Or the third option is to drain the fuel using your high pressure fuel pump hose that connects to your high pressure fuel pump right here. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to drain the fuel, all the old fuel, out of your car using a software called VAG-COM, also known as VCDS. I think you can use OBD11 as well if you have that little module, which might be a little bit easier than using a laptop and stuff like that, and VAG-COM and all that. But let me show you right now how I'm going to do this, and yeah, it's going to be pretty sweet. All right, so what you're going to need is you're going to need a bucket. You're going to need to remove your high pressure fuel line from your high pressure fuel pump here and set that in a bucket. And then you're going to need a laptop with VAG-COM or VCDS. And you're also going to need your VCDS cable connected to your OBD2 port right here and connected to your laptop up here. So those are the things that you're going to need. If you're going to perform this test, put some new fuel in the gas tank before you do this. My fuel has been in the tank for almost 16 months now, so it's pretty old fuel. So what I did is I went and bought some brand new 91 octane premium fuel, and I put about 2 gallons in there to dilute it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to siphon, you know, quite a bit out, and then hopefully it gets it through, because you don't want to siphon all that bad gas without diluting it with new fuel in there. You don't want to siphon that through the low pressure fuel pump that's in your gas tank, because that could ruin your low pressure fuel pump and the filter and stuff. In this car's a built-in filter. So just want to preface that before you hit start on this. Make sure you go ahead and fill it up with a few gallons, 2 or 3 gallons of brand new fuel, whatever fuel you're using. I'm using 91 octane premium, and then put it in there, let it dilute for like 30 minutes to an hour, and then perform this test. Okay, first you're going to want to turn the car on to position 1 or 2, I don't remember. As long as you don't turn the car fully on, you just want it so that the electronics are running and stuff like that. You want to connect your cable to the OBD2 port right here, and then you're going to come to your computer. Now this is going to be hard because of the glare that you see on here, so bear with me. And this is the brightest that my computer goes, so let me try that right there. So you're going to find your VCDS icon right here. Okay, double click that. You're going to make sure that all of your system is up to date. If you need to update your system because you haven't maybe used it in a while, it will prompt you to update it. You just have to be connected to Wi-Fi when you're doing that. All right, I've already updated mine, so I'm going to go on to the next part here. So you're going to go to select control module, click on that, and then you're going to click on 01 engine. Click on that, and then you're going to go to output tests 03 right there, and then it's going to have this little drop down menu right here. This might look different than yours, because there are different versions of VCDS depending on the car that you use and the year, make, and model and stuff like that. So, but it's all very similar. So you're going to go to this drop down menu. You're going to go to fuel pump electronics, click on that, and then basically you're pretty much set here to go. So you can do your actuation time. I'm going to do mine for probably 50 seconds. Sometimes I actually pre-did this before I made this video, making sure that it actually worked. And I did hit 30 seconds, but it only ran for maybe like 7 to 10 seconds. So I'm gonna try 50. Actually, I'm gonna try one. Yeah, let's do 1 minute, because I did put fuel in there before this. All right, back to this. So now that I am on this, I hit actuation time, start parameter on. All I'm gonna do is hit start down here. Where is my mouse? Right there. Press start. Running. And you can hear the fuel pump going. And check that out. How cool is that? There we go. So as you could see, that was still only about 10 seconds. So it doesn't really do it for a full minute. It does it for about 10 seconds, but you can cycle this as many times as you want. Like, I'm gonna want to do more than that, so I'm just gonna come back here, and then let's try, press stop here first. Now let's try actuation time without time limit and see what happens there, and then press start. Can you hear that? That's the low pressure fuel pump working. There we go. And it went, but it only did it for about 10 seconds. So it looks like it's only doing it for about 10-second intervals, which is fine. It's just going to take a little bit longer. I wish it would actually do the full minute or the 30 seconds or whatever time limit that I did it, but that's fine. At least it still works and it's all pumping through. So I'm just going to complete this until I have, you know, probably yay high in here. And then I'm going to put more of my brand new 91 octane gas into the tank and fill it up, and then go from there. And then that way I know that all of the old gas is pretty much diluted in there. It's not going to give me any issues when I go and start my car, and everything is going to be good to go. So yeah, that's how you perform a gas drainage. It's a lot easier than trying to siphon anything out of there or going under the seat, taking the low pressure fuel pump out and siphoning from there, because even that way, you're not going to get all of it out, you know. All right, guys, I hope you like that. I'm going to leave this video right there. See you on the next one. Peace.